and welcome. You are watching NewsX Deep Dive with me, Megha Sharma. The much debated Bengal SIR's first phase is now finally complete. Election Commission of India has released the draft electoral rolls with West Bengal with 7.08 crore names. According to the official data, there are 58,20,898 names that have been excluded from the draft rolls, reducing the state's electorate from 7.66 crore. In Bihar, the first draft of the SIR saw an even higher number, about 65 lakh voters removed from the rolls. While the total number of deletions differ in both the states, deletions in terms of percentage of total voters are almost the same. Before SIR, Bihar had 7.89 crore voters. In the first draft, there were around 8.24% of those names that were removed. In the first draft roll of Bengal, the deletion makes approximately 8.23% of the earlier roll. According to the data released by the Election Commission of India, there are a total of 58,20,898 voter names that have been identified for deletion, which include around 24,16,852 electors identified as dead. This is followed by 19,88,076 voters who have either shifted permanently or migrated. Additionally, there are 12,20,038 voters that have been marked as missing, while 1,38,328 names have been identified as duplicate, false or bogus entries. Another 57,604 names have been proposed for deletion due to other reasons. However, those excluded can submit their claims in Form 6 along with the supporting documents. Let's discuss where the major deletions took place district-wise. The South 24 Parganas reported the highest number of deletions with 8,16,047 names removed. This district has 35.6% Muslim population. The district is a stronghold of the TMC MP Abhishek Banerjee. Across the state's 294 assembly constituencies, the largest removal, 74,553 names, took place in Kolkata's Chaurangi constituency. Represented by Trinamool MLA Nayana Bandyopadhyay, Kolkata Port, represented by Senior Minister Firhad Hakim, saw 63,730 deletions, while 35,309 names were removed from Minister Arup Biswas's Toliganj. Katulpur in Bankura reported the fewest deletions at 5,678. Officials have said that the deletions cut across political lines, with several BJP-held constituencies seeing significant removals. In Asansol South, represented by BJP MLA Agni Mitra Paul, 39,202 names were removed. In Siliguri, represented by BJP MLA Shankar Ghosh, saw 31,181 deletions. In Kolkata's Bhabanipur seat, which had 1,61,509 voters in the January 2025 list, 44,787 names have been removed. In Nandigram of Purb Mednipur, a key political constituency, there were 10,599 names that were deleted from a total of 2,78,212 votes. On December 12th, West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee repeated her warnings over the special intensive revision of electoral rolls, framing it as a direct threat to the democratic participation in the state. She has declared that she would sit on dharna if even a single genuine voter is removed, and claimed that any attempt to delete eligible names could topple the BJP-led central government. Mamata Banerjee has linked the timing of the final rolls to the 2026 assembly elections, accusing the Election Commission of acting under the BJP influence, and has warned against panic and distress caused to communities, especially minority communities, due to the revision exercise. The BJP has consistently defended the SIR, portraying it as a routine and necessary exercise to ensure transparent and accurate electoral rolls. Party leaders have accused Mamata Banerjee and TMC workers of obstructing the process and threatening booth-level officers carrying out their duties. To monitor implementation, the BJP has set up a national coordination team to track discrepancies and assist officials. The party has also emphasized that SIR is intended to identify bogus and duplicate entries, questioning why the TMC fears a revision that strengthens the integrity of the electoral process. The claims and objections period has now begun simultaneously, extending to mid-January 2026, followed by verification and finalization by errors through early February. The final rolls are expected on 14th of February 2026, forming the official voters list for the elections scheduled in March 2026. The SIR becomes significant in Bengal not just because the TMC and the BJP have opposing views on it, but in 2021 West Bengal Assembly elections, they were marked by widespread violence and clashes across the state, drawing national and international attention. There was violence resulting in injuries and property damage. The big question is, will the special intensive revision exercise ensure lumpins and goons removed from poll process? And let's start off our conversation. Joining me on the show is SK Datta. SK Datta, big revision has been made. There are 58 lakh names that have been deleted from the draft SIR that has now been completed. There are 24 lakh people that have been reported dead, 12 lakh are missing. And now, of course, is the exercise where people, if they find their names deleted, can approach the Election Commission and get their names included. But the bigger question over here is the TMC leaders coming out on the streets and asking people to protest, hold dharnas if their names are deleted. How do you think the electoral process is going to move here on? We see February 2026 is the deadline that the Election Commission has now put to ensure those names that have been deleted accidentally may then be included in the final voter list.
Well, first and foremost, it is a legitimate right of the Election Commission of India to conduct in the SIR exercise whenever the Election Commission of India deems it so. In the past also 8 SIR exercises have taken place, so there is nothing illegal about it, first and foremost. The second thing is like in this round itself, SIR exercises are taking place in 12 states across the country, whether it's in Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Puducherry, UP, and Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Bengal, and some Maharashtra and few more states. So obviously it is a pan-India exercise, and this exercise has been given legitimacy even by the Supreme Court of India when the India Alliance had gone to the Supreme Court of India challenging the exercise. And the Supreme Court of India, not only during the time of the Bihar Assembly election, but also now has said that the Election Commission of India is very much in its legitimate position to conduct this kind of an exercise, and it is a legitimate right of the Election Commission of India to find out about discrepancies in voter list and also to find out about deletion, addition in the new voter list. And this is done in every democratic country. India is no exception.
Right.
This is one.
Right. But why are opposition party leaders up in arms against the special intensive revision survey?
See, there are reasons behind it. It is a universal truth that illegal immigration or illegal immigrants from Bangladesh have crossed over into India in the past in very many decades now, and they have spread across different parts of the country, whether it's in Maharashtra, whether it's in Madhya Pradesh, in Chhattisgarh, in Hyderabad, in Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Bengal, Bihar, Assam, northeastern states, Delhi, Jammu and Kashmir. So there is a threat of the illegal Bangladeshi Muslims as well as the Rohingyas, and they are posing a huge threat to the security and the territorial integrity of the country. I personally myself, I know that there has been demographic changes and there has been demographic transformation in very many districts of Bengal as well as in Northeast, in Assam, and in many other states, even in Bihar also, demographic transformation have taken place. And this has happened because of illegal immigration from Bangladesh, especially the illegal Muslim migrants, as well as the Rohingyas who have come from Myanmar, crossed over Bangladesh, and have entered into India. problem out here is like it is quite obvious that the Trinamool Congress does have a lot of stake on the minority vote bank, and the minorities en bloc they vote for the Trinamool Congress. So the minority vote bank in Bengal actually has a huge say in deciding as to which government would come into power and which party would form the government. And TMC in the last 15 years have been forming government in Bengal because of this huge support of the minority population, which is almost around 32% today unofficially. So obviously, when there is an attempt to, clear out these illegal immigrants, and when there is an attempt to flush out these illegal immigrants from the voter list by the Election Commission of India, there would be jitters.
Okay.
Having said that, it is not that only the Muslim populations have been, defranchised from this, voter list which has come out today. There are almost around 10 lakh Mathua, Hindu refugees from East Bengal who have also been defranchised. And the Mathua, like refugees from East Bengal or from Bangladesh, they generally vote for the Bharatiya Janata Party. So it is not that only Trinamool Congress is losing out in its vote bank. It is also the BJP which is losing out in its vote bank.
Okay.
But the bigger question out here, Megha, is that this 58 lakhs 20,898 which have been defranchised, they do have an opportunity to appeal and to
yes,
prove that they are
they do, and the deadline is February 2026. All right, thank you very much, Dr. S.K. Datta, for joining me, sharing your views. Well, with that, it's a wrap. Thanks for watching NewsX Deep Dive.